Well, as you know, the headlines have been dominated by lawmakers and ordinary citizens arguing about the $700 billion bailout of Wall Street, which was finally approved yesterday by the Senate. Stocks are fluctuating wildly, and people are wondering what impact the bailout might have on the economy, which is already in a crisis.
Now, as bad as the situation is, there's an inspiring comedian out there trying to put a happy spin on the situation. I think we actually have tape of his act here, don't we?
We do.
Let's go to that.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. The Laugh Factory is proud to present a young comic who doesn't have any money in the stock market. Heck, he doesn't have any money, period, and he sleeps in his car. So before we bail out Wall Street with $700 billion, let's bail him out with a few laughs. Here he is, the Wall Street bailout comedian.
Thank you. How y'all doing? Hey, I just flew in from Wall Street, and man, are those CEOs of the bankrupt brokerage houses a bunch of irresponsible a-holes. Hey, but seriously, take my 401. Please! Hey, how many CEOs does it take to screw in a light bulb? One. Except the light bulb is actually his penis, and the socket is your ass. Hey, that's a true story. True story. Hey, what do you get when you cross a congressman with a Wall Street CEO? A douchebag with 2 BMWs. Oh, so this guy goes to a doctor, right? Doctor says, hey, I got some good news and I got some bad news. The bad news is you just lost your job and you don't have health insurance. The good news is I'm self-employed and I make more than $200,000 a year, so I'll be fine. Hey, you got another joke for you. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Nobody. I lost my house to the bank, and the bank has since filed for Chapter 11, so nobody's on the actual property right now. Hey, what's the difference between a recession and a depression? A recession is when your neighbor loses his job. A depression is when you lose your job. Hey, that's funny because it's tragic. Hey, so these two middle-class friends that haven't seen each other for a while meet in a bar. First guy says, hey, Bill, how's it going? Second guy shoots him in the face and steals his watch. A Wall Street CEO goes to confession. That's hilarious. Oh, hey, what does Sarah Palin think of the bailout plan? Well, it's necessary evil because airplanes are big, and if you drive a car, then your kids need to go to college, especially if they eat tacos because she lives near Russia, and it's really about job creation. Well, you've been a great crowd, but about a time. I'll be at Walton's Mountain through the Depression. Tip your waitresses. In fact, don't tip your waitresses. You can't afford it. And don't try the veal. Maybe something cheaper like a corn doggy. Good night.